this is the team to cheer for, in my opinion. They play such exciting Counter-Strike. That was such an exciting map number 1 here in Ancient as well. Both teams were just going at it non-stop, but now we're moving to Monte's map of Anubis, and well, can things get any better for Bestia?
I feel like this roster has kind of defined the way that this map's played with some of their aggression, with some of their proactivity. The sort of CT side aggression that they got off to in that last series is something that they've developed so well into Anubis, and I think that's why they have good on both halves here. They're so strong on both halves, and they actually get to start out here onto the T side, which is what I would have to say is an extra gift.
Yeah, I mean, maybe here for Monte. We'll see if they can get out to the good start on the CT side for Bestia. The pistols have been okay, but oh, that's not a great one. Noxy caught on the fallback, but Nico, what is happening with Nico M? What did he just do to them?
Oh
Admitted like reverse doubles up. We're gonna have to see that one back on the replay, because oh my goodness, Monte, you're gone!
He just blasted them right there. Did he dive through the mid-smoke and found them all? They were trying to make their way in towards that A side. Honestly, it looked like it was going way too well. But yeah, 3 backs turn, just taking that risk right there. And honestly, so much work from Reverse of staying alive. He used that last little bastion of hope on that A side. If it was free reign for Monte to kind of turn their attention elsewhere, I imagine they would have turned around a little bit quicker. But they had a fight on both fronts there. Nico M capitalizes on every last opportunity.
Dude, I mean, it's going to take more of that from Bestia, and more of these good starts. Now, Monte with no plant, no force buy like they had in the previous map, so we can actually get off to again. Oh, pistols and some extra. Oh, no. I want to talk this team up. Not two Deagle headshots from Woro.
First, I killed your vibe right now. Now Woro's killing the vibe.
Oh, no, they're giving him more chances, dude.
Oh, don't keep testing him here. Nice little kill rolling on out there. I mean, no fear coming through from Nico M, I gotta say. Dealing with a heated up player like Woro right now, I would not want to turn that corner, but he has no concern.
Well, things get a little bit weirder here for Bestia too, because it is guns available for pickup. Now the question is, what guns are they going to get here in middle? I think that's just an MP9.
Like yoink.
Yoink. And look at this, Bestia are also, they're still staying proactive across the map. They're making footsteps though, is the problem. And Woro still has a Desert Eagle.
Oh,
and he's staying so dangerous with it. Look at the positioning from Monte as well. Bestia, they've taken map control, but they've also ceded map control and around the world to the B site.
They've just perfectly looped around Nico M here. Free bomb plant. And now you also got some really deep positioning from some Young and Bro as well now, just diving back in towards Palace. This is such an awkward round right now. But all 3 players going to retake from that CT spawn angle.
Backstab potential. Ooh, but Iron does handle the first. Goes down to 5. No kits on this play, though. Oh, look who has just picked up an M4. A gift given here. Christmas come early for Woro. Fake defuse as well. We can't be fake defusing here. Time ticking. Can Bro stay alive for this? He needs to get this kill, and Nico M will hold on. A defuse available for Bestia, but it comes down to the wire.
Oh my god, yeah, pretty close right there. When it comes to the defuse, but they just about have enough in the tank to make sure that they keep that one contained. Fantastic positioning right there. Fantastic from Woro to try and figure out what he could do in that round, where they were given so little tools right there. Just a Deagle and armor for him, and he managed to make some magic happen, even giving him that sort of opportunity. So when Monte lose a round here, they make Bestia work for it.
And I mean, that's only a good sign for Monte that they can pick up these gun rounds when they're actually on equal footing. And now Woro, he's off the Deagle and onto an AWP. So much he could do on the T side. Just take the angle. Oh, hello there. I thought Deca was a T pushing down the lane side, but Demka just spins around. Same team, guys. Gotta hit those smoke, gotta hit those lineups. Could be problematic here, but Meyer needs the flash, and Krasno gets another entry, and the success from Monte is going to translate here into the gun round. Meyer does have an answer on the back end, though, without the smoke, but maybe they don't need smoke, Skull. Just take all the gunfights. Raw confidence right now for Monte. They just swing every angle and win every fight.
Now Bestia want all the smoke right there, trying to move forward up into Monte's crosshairs, going for those retakes, but do get just blasted out of the server, so not a real chance to make much happen. And this is the problem with all the damage done in that second round right here. I don't know how Dimko's aware.
Yeah.
What a flick, first of all. That sets the tone. It felt like the perfect bit of proactivity right there from Deco. I thought that was going to seal in a kill at the very least, and it doesn't. And that's a really frustrating round to lose here. They're going to try and keep up the intensity, though, with the force buy, so they're not willing to let off the gas just yet.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, you know, you can keep up the intensity, but you might burn up in your own flame. We'll see. Nico M stepping forward. Oh, searching for deagle shots. That only invites spam back. And again, kind of running out of fuel already for BESTIA. Utility starts off low, so they need things pretty early in this round, you'd have to think.
They're working for some opening duels here. I like this proactivity coming through. Reversive setup with a nice little flashbang. So whenever you do have those low utility rounds here, you got to use some of that little that you have for some sort of map and information, map control right there. That's kind of the attempt. That's the idea, but it's soon going to lead into a bit of a gamble stack here. Maybe not even a stack, just a little bit of pressure. A little bit of pushing coming through here from the BESTIA squad.
Okay, but can BESTIA land a single deagle headshot to at least slow them down, to make Monte hesitate so the flank can activate? Is the question. Nico M will be in some trouble, and even Demka's dealing with the flank. Nico M needs a deagle headshot, and well, the requirements are not crossed here for BESTIA. Monte will waltz into the site, no problem. And Reversa tucked away in the corner, unable to escape these hunters. Monte relentless.
No big concern here. Ooh, what a shot.
Yeah.
Nice little way to kick off your first kill there, but it will be a hunt. Monte not willing to let things slide here. Another kill coming through from Noxy. He's going to stand and fight for his scout. He's going to fight hard for it, so a couple more low HP bars. You really just don't want to fall to him too much here if you're Monte, right? You let him have a scout for another round without too much concern.
Yeah, I mean, some nice shots from Noxy, but again, BESTIA did have the good positioning. Like, they had the positioning to make that round happen. They just needed a good mechanical delivery, and, well, Noxy was fighting hard to hold on to that scout, but he couldn't at the end of the day. That's 2-all between these two, and even Demka having some fun with it.
Yeah, you got a nice little thumbs up right there. Happy with that one.
He's playing lights out this map. And also, this series, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, right back to it once again from Ancient. Again, we saw so many highlights of his ability on that map, just lighting up the server on that A-side defense of Ancient. So sufficient on just making sure that BESTIA, it wasn't much of an option to get those quick A plays. He was so effective at playing in those tough spots. So, I mean, again, having himself one hell of a series, continuing into Anubis, and they should be able to continue that full steam ahead mentality as well.
Now, we've had a little diversified portfolio here for Monte. Krieg in play for Krasnow.
Oh, wow.
And it might not come to effect. I mean, just SDY slides up middle and hits them to the floor, on the dance floor right now. SDY tap dancing in middle with a 4K on the anti-eco. He's loving it right now, and the rest of Monte too.
Yeah, a little burst action right there to seal the deal. Making sure you lock that one in. Nice, sweet eeks. And some Dayoung gonna farm him up. Does just continue success here for Monte.
Yeah. I mean, as some Dayoung, this is maybe not the life tournament that he had back in Jönköping, where he, 1.36 rating tournament-wide, top of his team. That's not the numbers we're used to seeing SDY for. You know, really, he is taking more of the support roles on this squad. He's kind of falling back into that. Maybe he can take up more of the individual presence, but oh boy, there's a Krieg in the feed.
Yep, just spamming one down straight through the smoke. You walked into the laser beam right there, Noxy, and does get limited early. That's a quick little kickoff for him. And now that leaves them a bit of a tough position here. 4v5. Again, you went for your opening gambit. You went for your opening move here, and it got limited early. So now what's the next step?
It's a flash in through towards B main, bro. Top angle. Oh, but just calls back in. SDY, like the coordination is great right now for Monte. And Krasnow's entering with the Krieg right now. Nico M will go for the swing, but no problem here for Monte. It's casual as they're walking through BESTIA right now.
Yeah, one by one, just breaking past here. So aware of the possibility of that re-aggression towards that B side. They get him on the fadeaway, and then they combine that with that E-box pressure. It's about as good as it gets for Monte on the early default in there. Again, it's back to the saves coming through here if they allow it. Here's something on a pretty deadly off angle, and he does get clear, but no, not effectively enough there. Somehow still walks away with it.
And things cannot go wrong right now for Monte. They're playing some wonderful Counter-Strike. at the moment. And they're keeping it up, just losing the first 2, but then just 4 straight. And it's rolling. Let's say that.
I think that means all the pistols so far won as well from the side of BESTIA, which, you know, definitely kind of favors you if you're the underdog. The issue is Monte are so quick to respond here. They never stay down for too long here once they're up against BESTIA, and I think that's kind of been the problem so far. We really haven't seen BESTIA with any momentum, with any wind in their sails here, and it won't start now, and it won't start on Anubis just yet.
Yeah, Monte have seen themselves as a little bit of a, you know, a business-only team. Occasionally, they don't let the situation get to them too much in the way of playing their Counter-Strike, but they're certainly having some fun with this one. Demka certainly ended up on the better end of the kill feed for once, it feels like, in his games.
It's a big confidence builder for him again. You know, when he has to take on some really well-coordinated, tough teams here, it does become difficult sometimes for him to play in his roles. So it's good to see him just level up his game here, get some chance to build some confidence, especially if this means he can keep that form here.
Yeah, it should be mentioned that the winner of the series will end up playing against Virtus Pro. So you know, you need to keep it hot because the competition only gets tougher.
Yeah,
of course,
no question. But
pistols in the smoke as they're fading. Hold on, this could get problematic right now for Monte. And SQY can't handle the sheer numbers right now, but that's going to bait out a reaction here. You know, you can put so much presence on one part of the map. We're off to the B site.
Yeah, quick maneuver here towards that B side. Pro going to be positioned well here as he does get out. He's kind of fading away a little bit. And a 4v3, a chance to try and steal around away early here for BESTIA if they can manage to grab it. But these post plants are strong. Waiting behind the utility right now, just so patient here, but again, time ticks against them right now, slowly dwindling off the clock.
Yeah, and they lose Noxy too, which just is more resources. I don't think anyone wants to go for this. Reversa will lose his life, but he's not the one with the guns. That's Nico M and Myron, who are playing very, very far back angles. Now, it would just be perfect if Demka swung and just one-tapped the offer. And I mean, Nico M's giving him chances to 3 swings, and he loses the op. Oh, that's critical. That is critical for BESTIA, looking for confidence frags. And they're surely not finding any of that.
Yep. That's just where you say, you know what? I'm not Nopper.
Drop that one over to Noxy.
But, you know, after the third time, you're thinking to yourself, third time's a charm. So you got to go for the third repeat as well.
I see. That's very scientific of you, Cole.
Yeah, well, I imagine that's what he was saying right there. I don't know how it didn't work.
That's called Counter-Strike principle. Use it all the time. Swing everyone 3 times. If you don't, you're playing it wrong. Mm-hmm. I think we do that. We do that a lot in North America. Keep on re-peeking. Give your opponent a chance to kill you. That's the way.
Absolutely.
Monte 5 in a row right now to lead off this game. And BESTIA, well, they're in with a bye still, so I guess, you know, maybe you can go for those swings if you're Nico M, but the dollar amount that Monte have been able to bring up really just shows how dominant this game has been so far.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of money right there. Just kind of sitting in the back pockets of Monte as they string 5 in a row as soon as they get those rifles out. But again, it's going to be Bro here to try and handle some of the pressure here. Great utility, and even more forward motion from BESTIA to try and cover this ground, but Bro just doesn't bite it just yet. He's going to continue to just play patient here. And back they go. I mean, that's a lot of utility. That's a lot of presence that Bro's going to have to re-clear, but not a lot of effect there off of the little utility that BESTIA actually wield.
I like that from Bro, because last time we saw that position, he had help from SDY. This time around, he knows, he's aware of his situation. He's not going to go for any isolated fights. He's not going to give BESTIA anything that they're trying to get. Even if the 4-on-4, they get that extra map control. But right now, BESTIA have to concentrate themselves over towards A main. And this is where the real fight is. And Myron can't deliver. Segmented off from his teammate throwing the smoke. Isolated kill for Monte with 30 seconds.
It looks like they know where things are going right now on the side of BESTIA, so at least they have the players in the right position, but they need the kills to back it up, and there's not a lot of time left to readjust.
But Aversive is on a good angle, but can't deliver on the first fight, and eventually his shoulder's gonna get spotted. Noxy does drop Bro, but it's the site entry. That's good here for Monte. One player can spoil this, though. It's Deco behind the smoke. Plant to go through. There's a kill, and getting wrapped up on the site. There's potential. There's a second, but out of ammunition and flanked out. Noxy needs to pull off a clutch. Battle off. No scope's good, but trade is in from SDY. It's 6 in a row from Monte, but a great effort from BESTIA.
SDY keeping things nice and contained, making sure that they don't lose too much.
It's so messy in the server. Like, BESTIA, they're keeping their heads in. That's the closest round we've seen so far. If just a little extra thing goes right, BESTIA can kickstart this game, and you can see it right now in the buy. BESTIA want to reinvest in this one.
Just trying to keep the pressure forward here, make sure that Monte can't run away with things. But the issue is they kind of have so far in this half. This round has to be one of those that can start to stop the momentum here of Monte. But look at this fight confidence from Moro. Lands a beautiful adjustment. That's just way too quick.
Moro's looking so sharp right now. Monte, just some free entry into the site, but reversive back of the site, looking good. But the angles from Bro just all over the site, so slippery here.
God.
This guy's a snake in the grass, and reversive down next. 1v3 here from Iron.
Just echolocating right there onto that kill so quick. Bro hears a little bit of that footsteps close by, and even the extra diligence to probably just dive back over towards this A side just to really solidify things here. They've sold Myron on this B side taken, and you know, free real estate towards A. They will lay full claim to it. And honestly, we're probably just looking at another save.
Yeah, it has to be a save here from Iron. Again, this is the investment from BESTIA. They wanted to keep up some of that momentum in this game by just bringing back in another purchase. You know, they were able to put on pressure in that previous one, but nothing working out. Again, Monte are just such a fluid team. They're handling BESTIA's aggression very well. And then when it gets to the nitty-gritty, the chaos, I mean, this team is just so good individually.
Yeah, 100%. They're showing it, putting on full display right now. No questions asked. I love the setup that they give Aura, the trust that they place in him to find those early picks. He's able to set them up, and then the rest of the roster knocking them down as well. And this off is no certainty. Holding on to it as they close in like sharks in the water. They're going to start to figure out every last position.
I'm sorry, buddy. You're not surviving this one. The first one's good. The depth cut is going to run him down. Relentless are Monte. From map 1 to map 2, it doesn't stop.
No, they just pick up right where they left off here. Just continuing on this momentum. Continuing to do some fantastic work. Again, some sharp shooting coming through from Moro.
Yeah, and then, like, look at this from Bro. Like, how does he trace this guy through the smoke? He's got the infrared goggles on, man. Heat seeking right there. And, I mean, just footsteps, audio, even that's sometimes difficult on land as well. You know, in the heat of the moment, and he's just able, I'm just going to blind spray.
Yeah, I mean, risky moves there. So he was trying to maybe move past that smoke, but just takes it instead. And it's 7-2 here. 7 in a row right now. Yeah, so the steamroll here from Monte. Again, I mean, we give a lot of credit here to BESTIA for doing some good work. I mean, obviously, I think that M80 victory was impressive there. They had to do a big, pull through a big comeback here onto the likes of M80 just earlier, and maybe that's why they elect to start into the CT side, having faith in their T side that they can maybe try and roll it back, but it is by no means easy.
Yeah, and, well, I mean, hey, that's a good start. Waro's been getting away with a lot of those aggressive swings. And a 1-2 punch, Scout plus Deagle, opening pick, but again, you need more than that. Smoke from the sky, Noxy has to take a bit of a forward line. And Monte are starting to close in the net on this B side. Or at least they were.
Starting to pressure it, starting to poke and prod right now, but also interested in taking some real estate elsewhere here.
Oh,
they're going to fight towards E-Box.
Oh, Grasswall making a lot of noise. That's only going to have them surge forward as the smoke fades. Surely his barrel spotted. Yeah, Grasswall's going to go down. Wonder how many he saw on that kill cam, though, the death cam. Could be 2, could be 3, but it's not going to spur a response. Noxy actually gets to entrench himself into the site and a re-aggression, but it could go very wrong, but tons of damage as well. BESTIA, this could be the round they need.
Yeah, just constantly taking that damage right there. 7 HP for Bro and SDY combined, so having to pick up the pieces from this point is not going to be easy whatsoever. Those pistols can just chew right through you.
Hanging together, just barely. 7 HP between two. Piece of tissue paper walking into middle right now. Reversive. Oh no, that tissue paper has some paper cuts on it. And now Myron has to entrench himself. The high HP Depka instantly entries him. And the HP might not matter. Monte just better.
It's just breaking through right there. 2 quick kills immediately nullify the pain right there, and they still have low HP, but one player's a scout. That might not be the right weapon. And now he's locked out behind a smoke.
Oh, no.
They gotta call it.
Oh, man, that was their best chance, Cole. And it's down the drain. Monte make it 8 rounds in a row, and they have yet to find a way to lose.
It's a chance to break the deadlock right there, but it is swiped aside. There's so much resistance rolling out. And honestly, I thought that Monte were going to kind of play that one where it just kind of fizzles out. That's how it should have been, right? They continue to play things slow, continue to just walk things out. And they showed their hand over towards that B side. I felt like that was going to be the end of the story. But they still managed to reroute here. Sometimes does not give up on the maneuver and instead just walk their way towards middle, find themselves a couple quick kills there on towards that A side mid, and it just sets a tone. What a tap right there from something. That's the only way you get it done.
Oh my goodness. I mean, anyone can frag on this team, I'm just saying, and some Young handing out 1-taps right now. Monte are a freight train right now, and the tracks only lead to Virtus Pro right now in the semifinals, up 8-2, 8 rounds in a row.
They're actually playing Apex in the semis.
They are playing Apex.
Yes.
My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. But
I was so stuck in the past with the complexity game.
You're thinking of the possibility of the finals, but
of course, and that could
obviously the Mongols doing really good work.
Of course. Thanks for the correction there, Cole.
Of course, I got your back.
Yeah. Look, man, reading's hard. I just speak.
Spoken like a true NA.
NA Counter-Strike player. Yep. We just frag. I'm just saying. Back in it here, Monte. Wanted to keep it up, 8-2 right now. And BESTIA, again, it feels like the map, they're just getting hydraulic pressed against them right now. No A-side control. And Monte are already knocking on B. 2 players in position for BESTIA at least. Noxy misses the shot, though. That's the problem. Demka is just going to be a crowbar. Pries open the site instantly. This round's over. It is a wash. Monte just stormed to 9 rounds in a row and a meet with Apex, I suppose, Cole, because this is just unstoppable.
I mean, you can just see what BESTIA are going for right now. They're trying to double up. They got good positions to trade, but then the trades never come through. I mean, some Young and Dimka both finding themselves a multi-kill, just instantly finding 2 kills right there. And that definitely sets the tone. It kind of encapsulates what this half has been here. Just output rolling through here when they need those entries, when they need someone to break things open. You have those individuals, and it just keeps on flowing.
It's just unstoppable momentum right now from Monte. I mean, we were seeing the grins on Demka's face. You know, Monte, a team that normally, straightens the tie and plays business, Counter-Strike, are having lots of fun with this one.
Got cheesing.
Yeah, I mean, what a storyline it would be to match up against Virtus Pro again in these Challenger events, but that time for the final. This team is looking like that caliber of squad. They have not slowed down between events.
Yeah, I mean, definitely going to be hungry here. Try and win 2 in a year. That would be a great accomplishment.
Okay, but we have yet to say BESTIA are out of this yet. Noxy with a good op shot. Oh, but Woro simply readjusts. He did fire off. Noxy had a chance. Woro takes that away from him, though. And Krasnal, again, Krieg entries, man. Scoping up. Wrong game, my friends. This doesn't feel too much like Counter-Strike. Nico M is going to bring us back to reality, though. Maybe BESTIA can at least steal a third back, break this streak, give themselves some hope going into this one. Reversive will do that. Krasnal also low. 30 seconds. It has to be a Woro. Now it really is only Woro. Bomb down on the ground in a 1v2.
A chance to pick it up, though, at the very least. And you're playing pretty passive, you reverse it, but he will swing for the fences, at least be able to close things out and give BESTIA 1 round extra credit towards the tail end.
Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare. and nature sing. Let heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, it's Christmas time. For every girl and boy, the fields and plains, the hills and dales, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, and let everyone repeat the sounding joy. Joy to the world, joy to the world.
Do you remember what we all did this time last year? On this certain frosty holiday filled with cheer. I hope we never change the plans that we arranged. Hey, how about we stay? Let's do Christmas by the fire. All of us together here tonight. With our friends and family, oh, what a perfect sight. On this cold, frozen night, the twinkle of the lights. Come on inside and we'll do Christmas by the fire. We can go to far places, but there's one thing that's for sure. Wanna spend this time warm on a cold night. It's the perfect plan. I hope each year will find us right back here for another white Christmas, friends and family near. We always keep it fresh, and it's a joy I must confess, and so I will say.
And Monte, you know, you bring swords, they bring sledgehammers. This team always in your face, ready to just hand out some exciting Counter-Strike, and we've gotten that here. 9-3. We did at least have BESTIA cap off the half with something. Maybe there's something to get kick-started here for BESTIA, but Monte, they're on the path to playoffs.
They are on the warpath right now, looking to try and solidify themselves a nice cozy spot there in the semis. And they're going to try and do so on the CT side here of Anubis someday. I'm making sure to kick things off the right way. There with a nice little opener as well. And they collapse in towards this B site.
Yeah, but rotates are on the way. And SDY is getting more frags in, as well as Bro. Krasnell, perfect crossfire. And Monte again. Oh, it doesn't stop no matter the half, no matter the opponent. They're going to keep running through them. 10-3.
I mean, just quick CS right now here from BESTIA. I mean, we're right back to what was that really fast first half that they were able to bring to the table on Ancient, but they walk into early multi-kills. Someday Young just plucking two out of the server, losing two. It was Nico M that just got a stray right there.
Unfortunate. Tough beats for you. You know, if you fire a bullet, there's like 4 targets on your screen. You're going to hit one of them.
Yeah, there's not a lot of room to miss right there from Someday Young. Make sure to just lock things in. This is aggressive force spike, but you kind of understand it here for BESTIA. They kind of need this ground here, need to give themselves some space to try and pull this comeback off. You really don't want to have to do 2 of these in one day, where you really have to fight back here up against the wall.
I mean, hey, they did it 9-3 against M80, but this, oh my goodness, this is a very, very different team. All of BESTIA end up on the floor, and it's not the dance floor, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, move that right there real quick. Move it on aside, says Bro. And they just absolutely decimate that B-side take, having no troubles getting past that round. Again, you know, you kind of kick things off there. You come through and everyone's ready to turn that corner with a little bit of spice. You're ready to land some flashes, try and fire away, but immediately bro just levels that out. That has to be a cold dose of reality here for BESTIA.
Yeah, you know, we're hyping him up. We have some hope. But they're playing against an NA team, right? Monte is totally like.
I love the cope.
I want to spin this narrative really badly. All right, let me have.
I don't know if Monte want to be grouped in with that.
Okay, well, hey, well, it's like it's a positive way. Like you can be NA just for this event. All right, like deal. I don't know. I'm trying really hard here. Cool. BESTIA back on the desperation force, though. This is reality that we're in. And, well, it's okay until War2K just cuts off the caboose of this train. And then, well, now the front engine of it is getting ran down by STY. And it's more of the same here from Monte. This team just cannot stop.
Yeah, right now, the only train here is Monte absolutely stampeding their way to the finish line right now. And dealing with every force supply, dealing with it comfortably. I think that's back-to-back flawless rounds. I don't think they lost anybody on this pistol. So far here, it's just been a massive challenge. And BESTIA, again, you know, got to give them a lot of credit. They did some really good work. They were able to put up a good fight. They won a series, you know, to be fair to them. And they had to do it with 2 stand-ins. So holding that steady is so impressive. Yeah,
this team is missing their 2 best players, arguably. Thomason and Luchov not present. But, you know, they made do with what they could. You got to give them the respect for that. Let's see if they can at least keep themselves in it. Go out with a bang. And maybe there is a bit of a 1-for-1. But Monte again, it doesn't matter what the scoreline is. Air dropping into canals. It is just Myron versus all of Monte. This is looking like a playoff berth.
Absolutely, and a team that's going to be scary here in playoffs. Again, bro, looking to just seek out that last kill here. It's only a matter of time before Myron is punched it on in, and he will be taken down by War to finish the job for Monte, solidifying themselves into the semifinals.
These paths will meet. Apex await Monte. Now, in those semifinals, our playoffs have been set, and boy, in the fashion that they did it as well, just makes this team look